And I'm Liz.
Hey, I'm Nicole.
Yeah, and this is the Magnum PI podcast, and we have Nicole. Hi.
Yeah, hi there.
Welcome back.
Again. Yeah, thanks.
So nice. I got to start this episode, which is going to be the 112 rewatch episode, but I got to start it with naming and shaming.
Ooh.
Oh shit, name and shame.
Yeah, name and shame. It has been now over a year since Jay Alley said yes to the podcast. And he's still up and on. Over a year.
JJJ, what are we gonna do with you?
You're going to have to start taking them like every week and be like, hello, this is what the podcast is, and you need to join, please. You promised.
Yeah. I mean, I'm currently, what I found out this week, I'm currently giving him some slack because what pretty much everybody missed, CBS hasn't just cancelled Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Jay was booked for a new show on CBS.
Oh.
Literally scrapped it the same day as they cancelled Magnum PI. Thank you!
CBS is just
Very
No
into
worries.
smoke and burn shit.
I know, which makes no... I'm still irritated about this.
Me too.
I mean, I've seen some tweets today where people are like, the Magnum PI fandom is butthurt. Yeah, but also, a lot of us have just wildfires outside. They don't need the TV to see them.
Yeah.
It's like, pretty much half of the fandom will see wildfires this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, why would you put a show like that? Sorry, if I'm looking over, it's because I'm working from home and I have to answer my messages because I am technically working right now. Go on, yeah. But, yeah, like, why would you put a show that's, like, so, like, touches on, like, real-life events, which is fine. You can have shows that touches on real-life events, but that kind of glorifies, like, not-so-great things, you know? Like, it's hard to describe. It's like, well, why would you put a show like that?
It's not even the glorification of it. It's the disrespect that it. Cal Fire is a great institution. I love the fact that they're actively trying to rehabilitate inmates. But if the institution that you're portraying is against your show, you should probably think twice about that.
Yeah, I agree.
Not to mention, it's like current news everywhere. It's like doing a show about Ted Bundy while Ted Bundy is still out there killing people.
Yeah, it's I honestly I don't know how many episodes it's been given to start with, but if it was only given like a half season to begin with, my prediction is it doesn't make it past the initial.
My prediction is 2 seasons.
2 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 2 seasons. Okay.
Yeah, my prediction is it's kind of gonna tank, but a certain someone has leaned himself so far out the window that he just can't let it drop or let it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Everybody knows what I mean. It's just like right now, it's dropping. It is kind of.
It would not look. It would not look good.
It would be so bad. I know. Yeah, the whole Magnum PI fandom would be like, ha, take that.
Told you!
Probably not! Probably not! Honestly, we'll just be too happy living in bliss that we already have our 6th season. And by then we'll probably have season 7.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm hoping for a full 6. That's what I'm hoping for.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
definitely.
Thinking, yeah, I think I totally think that the 10 episode season 5 makes sense because mid-season, timing wise, NBC wants to try it out for sure. And then I have a good feeling that season 6 will get extended.
It looks to me like, hey, everybody and their cow. Like, we all knew. You didn't have to say it. We all knew. On CBS, season 5 would have been the end. Thank you, NBC. We're already way past that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now sky's the limit. As
Do
some
you really
reports
think
said.
they would have canceled it on 5?
Definitely.
Yeah, I have that feeling too.
Okay.
We actually talked about that. Didn't we say that at one point, that we were thinking that season 5 most probably was going to be the last on CBS. Did we say that, or was that?
We said a lot of things that are eerily interesting in retrospect.
Psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, the psychic things didn't end there, but we'll tell you that afterwards.
Yeah, that's enough. But going back to like NBC, like I have a good feeling about NBC. Like I have a good feeling that they're gonna give it the proper promotion that it deserves. I think that they're gonna.
They're already out promoting CBS.
Exactly. I have a good feeling, and it just makes me so happy, like that NBC sees the value of Magnum and is gonna treat it with the value that it deserves. You know, like they see what they've gained, and I honestly think that there's not a single fan who watched it on CBS that's gonna go, oh, now that it's on NBC, I'm not watching it. Like I guarantee you, no one is gonna jump ship because it changed networks. Like if anything, I think we're gonna gain some followers. That's my prediction.
Yeah, that is a good potential, I think. I think it'll take a while until the last person of the general audience caught on. But they will. No doubt about that. Yeah. I think season 5 is going to be a huge-ass party.
It's going to be so good. So.
And the writers have the fucking luxury that they already know that season 6 is coming, so we might get something that I very much adore about shows. Cliffhanger. I like myself a good cliffhanger.
And I'm kind of excited to see, now that we know that we're going to have like a super shortened season, I'm very excited to see if the writers take that and run with it and do something like that we're totally not expecting, like knowing they're like, okay, we got 10 episodes,
I think so.
Let's knock it out of the park. Like, let's make every episode a freaking, like, bomb, you know? Like, I just think I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I would bank on that because you don't have the room for any filler episodes anymore.
Exactly.
There's completely taking out. You can't just be like, oh, we'll do a low budget one, so we have budget for a really killer episode later. No, they all gotta deliver now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to, like, if we like going across a couple episodes. I mean, I like the case of the week. That's great. But I think it'd be kind of fun if, I don't know, one of them got kidnapped and it goes into a next week's episode or something, you know.
They tried that. They might have gotten that had it not been for whatever reason.
Yeah.
In season 3.
So sour.
You'll always be sour about that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about the Hamler episode?
Mm-hmm.
Of course we are.
Okay.
That was supposed to be my favorite episode, and then it was such a letdown.
I know.
Remember when I was like in Hawaii, episode 15 will be awesome, we'll like it. I was so happy. I liked it even more than I thought.
No, I remember finding out about the whole Higgy kidnapping, and I was like, I have waited for this since season 1. Let's go. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is just disappointing.
You can watch it back. It's on the podcast.
I have not rewatched that episode. I refuse to rewatch it.
I don't know why. It has the hog. Okay.
I know, it's like I watch it for the hog.
I will watch it on YouTube. I will watch that particular scene on YouTube, but like I will not rewatch the episode. Mm-mm. I get too angry. I get way too angry.
Okay. Now though.
Yeah.
Episode 12.
Yes. What made you guys decide this one? Have you guys already done 1 through 111? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, where does this random 12 come in when you had messaged me about it?
We've done 1 to 11, and it's 12.
Gotcha.
We're slowly going and having other episodes in between. I'm still thinking about, we still have to have, like, we love this character type of episodes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We need that.
Yeah, they'll have to happen. We've been planning them since, like, episode 3. Our episode 3. Yeah. It's been a while. 40 episodes or something.
Something like that.
take all, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What you think?
Love it.
I like this one. Yeah.
I specifically love the chicken in the Ferrari. Who the fuck thought about that one?
That's a good one.
As a former bird owner, oh my god, bird poo out of leather seats, are you nuts?
I know, I forgot about that, and then all of a sudden the scene popped up, and I was like, what? Chick Norris and Beaker in the front seat? You can't... Is there a tarp?
Yeah!
Like, what did you put under there?
Did you at least put the newspaper under them?
Oh man.
I
Anything!
know.
Speaking of chicken, oh my god, I have to derail. Took me like 5 seconds.
There you go.
Boot camp, my trainer today was like, oh, this is a nice morning. We didn't have, no chicken yet. It's so quiet. The moment he said that. Chicken. It was like when we were in Hawaii and just walking,
God.
not thinking about chicken and like,
They're
just chicken.
everywhere.
Yeah, but I was thinking about the geese versus chicken war.
I will never forget that.
No. How could you?
When you were down there?
Yeah. Do we have video of that? Please tell me.
No, we were not prepared for random geese attacking chicken.
Who does that? Well, geese do, apparently.
Yeah. Wait,
There was a full-on chicken goose fight.
yeah.
Oh my god.
We were just walking towards Waimea Waterfall, not thinking, and then there was a flock of geese. It was the chicken attacking. There was a flock of geese on the right. We minded our business, they minded their business, and suddenly from the left, chicken against the geese! What the fuck are we witnessing?
And as a Canadian, I was laughing extra hard because Canadian geese are like a breed of their own. They're fucking massive and they're scary as shit. Like they will literally run after you and like tack 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 tack. And you're like, so when I saw the goose, I was like, oh, please don't be like ours, please, please, please.
Yeah, no.
Were they
chicken.
like the Canadian?
They
were
didn't
much
give a
smaller
fuck about us.
and they didn't care
Okay.
about us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Minnesota we get Canadian geese, and they're
Oh.
assholes. They're absolutely, especially if they have young. Like I'll walk a dog, and they'll come after the dog. You can't, and they'll hiss,
Yeah.
and they're just
Oh,
jerks.
yeah.
There's literally a meme. I've seen it a million times where it's a picture of a human and a bear, and then it says what people think Canadians are afraid of, and it's like the human and the bear, and then it's like what Canadians are actually afraid of, and then it's like a Canadian goose like attacking a human. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. I specifically, going back to the episode, I love that they named one of them Chick Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but think of Eric. Double silence, cool. Eric Norris, son of Chuck Norris, was working on set.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, wait, I don't know what the reference is.
Yeah, I was just saying I didn't get that.
Apparently, it flew right over your heads. Yeah, no, Eric Norris, son of Chuck Norris, was working on set.
Oh.
Might still
What did
be.
he do?
Stunts.
Oh. Yeah, I think
I
I
like
okay, now it's all coming.
Oh, you know that one! Definitely. You
Um,
were there when Kara told us about it.
Right. Yes.
You were there, I have
Ooh.
video proof.
Yeah. It just totally did not.
Register.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to make a professional complaint though.
Mhm.
Whoever wrote the assembly instructions.
Oh.
Yeah. Either that person sucks, or Rick and TC just can't read properly, or don't know how to assemble anything, which I don't believe, because
They seem
TC
pretty
obviously
smart.
tinkers on helicopters.
And they're
So
not dumb, right?
Yeah. So I think whoever wrote that instruction sucks. Let's go back to IKEA instructions.
Yes. Yeah, when the grill opened backwards, I was like, okay, this is
Yeah.
bad.
How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I was like, how
Especially-
is that even
Difficult.
possible to like go in?
It's true.
It's sick. You missed like every sign that hit you right over the head, guys.
Yeah, literally.
God.
Yeah.
But hey, at least they were on point with always carry toilet paper. We've seen that through the pandemic. They were very ahead of time.
They were.
Did you guys have toilet paper shortages in Germany and Canada too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't know why though.
No, it made no sense. There was no sense to it.
It's a sickness that affects your lungs, not causes spontaneous diarrhea.
Yeah.
I think people were just worried that like everything was gonna shut down and they wouldn't be able to get toilet paper.
Right, because that wouldn't have. Here's the thing, politicians are fucking egoistical. Guess what happens if politicians shut everything down? Politicians can't go to grocery stores themselves. So obviously they were going to stay open because they need that too.
Right?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, we ran out of a bunch of stuff during the pandemic. Pasta was a really big one. I don't know if you guys yeah. Pasta was being hoarded, toilet paper, paper towel, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. But
it was ridiculous and it was so confusing. Because like
the weirdest thing.
bread, pasta, paper towel.
Flour.
Yeah, but
flour.
Like carbs, and carbs. How about sauces?
Comfort food.
Yeah, like no one needs sauces during a comfort
At least
time.
get like tomato sauce or something.
That's messed up.
Canned vegetables and fruit. That shit doesn't expire.
Right. Nobody thought that shit through.
Pasta, bread, flour. How many breads are you supposed to make with that?
I know. Yeah, we had a lot of shortages in like chips and all that junk food type stuff too. So it was total comfort food. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have that. We didn't have the chip. We didn't have the chip thing.
No, just pasta, bread. Bread specifically, which confuses the like everybody and their cow was baking bread, but we still had bread shortages. Did you just fuck up your bread all the time? What do you want?
It's like, what is this?
True.
Everybody was baking bread, but then there was also no bread. Huh?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Things are screwed up.
Yes.
They really are.
Oh, don't get me started on screwed up things. I could go on massive rants at the moment. And we're back.
Hello.
We had to take a little bit of a break because something came up.
Yeah, when you work from home and the manager phones and you have to phone the client. You have to phone the client, unfortunately. But we're back.
We're back. Yeah. And what's not back is the Ferrari.
Ah, yes.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Did you like that segue? Wasn't that a good one?
Just the look on her face when it was getting towed away just cracked me up. Like, yeah.
Oh, she was positively giddy.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
She loved this.
And I loved Kumu's reaction too. She's like, she's like, tennis match,
like a good tennis match. Yes.
Yeah. And Magnum's like, you're having fun doing this. And then she's like, no. And then Kumu's kind of in her head like, yeah, you do. You love teasing him. Like, don't go there. And she's like, you are kind of smiling. And she's like, maybe I just like my job.
Maybe I just enjoy my job.
I just enjoy it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her job is to hold people accountable, or the employees of Robin Master accountable, or something like that, she said, and that made me giggle.
Yep. Yeah, that was good.
Oh.
She's also not wrong, so there's that.
Right? Yeah.
It is kind of her job.
Yeah. It was nice that she gave it back to him, though, so that was good.
That was very interesting.
Nice.
I like that point. I like the fact that Magnum didn't intend for her to find that out. Clearly he didn't.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I love about this episode is it's such a great mix of like funny and emotional and like learning about the past and like them just getting to know each other a lot more, and you see that dynamic shift a little bit too in the episode, which I always love.
Yeah.
And I really love that we could see the soft side of Julie almost instantly. And we already know why that is, and it's just so beautifully done.
Yeah.
Because for the viewers, listeners who haven't paid attention, it's because she lost her mother.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and that's already been revealed, right? At that point, I can't remember. Have we?
Yeah.
Have we had the Henry episode yet? Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we have.
You rewatched this morning, actually.
Oh yes, yep, we
last
did.
Night.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. That those retreat parties they always crack me up on Tuesday and Thursdays. So
yeah, especially when the sexy food comes out.
I don't understand that stupid sexy.
I don't know where the sexy food comes from. Where did it even come from?
It started so Shannon and I, S Marjorie on Twitter.
She was here last episode.
Yep, true. Yep, and her and I were tweeting back and forth during the whole campaign, and I don't know, something happened where I posted a bunny, and the bunny was. I thought the bunny was.
Oh, the tongue bunny.
Yes, the tongue bunny. And then that was back when there was a lot more people tweeting with us, right? Because everybody was tweeting. And somebody, I forgot what her name is, but she said something about sexy pizza. And we're like, sexy pizza? What are you talking about? And then so she posted the sexy pizza. And if you guys need to see it, you can definitely find it on Twitter.
Or you hit us up.
Pizza. Yeah, or
hit us up.
Hit the podcast up. Yeah, it's a sexy pizza, and yeah, and so now it's escalated.
It escalated. Yeah. We now have.
It did. Yeah.
Sexy bacon.
We have sexy bacon. I saw a sexy pig yesterday. I think was that the pig? No, you did the pig on Tuesday.
That was my reaction to sexy bacon because
yeah,
that is bacon.
But there was
just
a
live.
hot dog.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on hot dogs.
Yeah, there was. It's escalated, and you just never know what you're going to find during these silly rewatches. And it just sometimes goes way south, and I don't know. I'm just glad. I'm so thankful that the non-US Ohana finds it funny the next day because I'm like, you've blown up your guys' feeds with the most random crap. We're watching the episode, but sometimes I will say Sandy, who goes by OTP Armada, she's always the philosophical, amazing. She writes big statements of just you have to take a second and absorb it. And then I'm putting gifs everywhere of sexy food. So I'm like, okay, thank you for adopting me.
You have a gift. You have a gift.
Yeah. You get one.
Everybody gets a gift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then Shannon and Sandy are both thinking about it. And I'm like, you guys are adorable. I'm just following everybody with pictures.
Stickers.
Yep, all of it.
Basically, A+, well done. You have a sticker.
Yes. Yeah. And we were doing an episode every night, and we got kind of burned out. We really did. So as soon as the show got saved, we were like, okay, we still want to continue the tradition and do that, but we got to slow this down a little bit because it was getting to be a little much. So
understandable.
But yeah, it's fun.
Talking about fun. Wow, my segues are on fire today.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
The Vespa.
That cute little Vespa, and then he's just riding it.
I cannot get over his posture on the Vespa. That's A+ posture.
It is
guy,
perfect.
Straight.
He's literally perfect.
A+ posture. Yeah. But the one thing that's not perfect is I've not ever seen anyone honk for a Vespa in Hawaii. They're too chill for that. Did he just have stupid ass tourists behind him?
Are there a lot of Vespas in Hawaii when you were there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's between our unit and the international marketplace, there's like an entire parking lot where you can
Oh,
rent
okay.
them.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of them.
that's funny.
There's
Yeah, I
also
tried to. Oh, go ahead.
tiny cars. That you can
Oh
rent.
yeah.
Like, really tiny cars that you can rent.
Okay, that would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. I need to get to Hawaii. I've decided.
Yeah. We gotta
Yeah.
go back.
We definitely have to go
We're
back.
already mentally making plans, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
Renting a house and just crack-a-lacking all over the island.
Yeah, I started looking at Airbnbs even. I was like, I gotta find. Yeah.
Among other things,
Yes, yeah.
certain things being shared.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, and this is like a huge ass topic for me because I am bitter and understanding, but I am bitter. Let's talk about Luther.
Luther.
So do you like him or do you not like him?
I like him. I don't like his replacement.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. I got it. Yep.
You get me. You get me.
Yeah.
Luther, the OG comic relief.
I love him, and I actually love the actor too. Like every
The actor
time on
is
all the
so
shows,
good.
he cracks me up every time.
He's so good. He apparently took Simu Liu. You know who he is?
Simu Liu?
Shang-Chi. Marvel's Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay.
Huge breakout star.
He was
Apparently,
popular in Canada before anyone else knew him. I just want to
Kim's
say.
Convenience!
Exactly. I knew him.
Yeah,
before.
I know.
I knew him from that, and then when he did the Marvels thing, everyone was like, "I love him," and I was like, "I've been watching him for 5 years. He's awesome."
Yeah, I've already been there.
Been there,
Been
fascinating.
Yeah.
And he's Canadian.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yes, Chinese Canadian.
Yeah.
You can actually say that the guy has been born in Harbin, I think.
I believe so.
Good.
Yeah, the guy is responsible for me crying on my way home like a few weeks ago. Thank you, Simu.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
In a good way, in a very good
Oh,
way.
okay, good. I was like,
He
that's
take
horrible.
pride in it, I think.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have. It should have stopped and cried it out. But yeah, back to Luther. I like Luther. I love the actor. He's apparently one of the kindest and most generous actors out there.
And Jung.
I love that he had a matching shirt on with Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him.
Unlike Luther, Magnum has not only the posture to fill them out, but also the muscle mass to fill them out. But that's the entire point of it, so...
Yeah. That's part of the humor of it.
It
Yeah.
was funny. Yeah. I just love any time that Ken Jeong is on the show. Like when he was in the other episode too. Oh, he's like, you know, slow your roll, homie. Like just the way he talks.
He does.
Love him.
He's the comic relief that doesn't slap you in the face with his annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely like not an annoying character. He's just plain funny. Like there's just nothing annoying. I don't find anything annoying about
It's the
Luther.
underrated type of delivery. This toned down type of delivery and the toned down jokes that really makes him funny. I specifically love the fact that he's trying to joke and everybody just loves it. Magnum's joke, instead of his.
It was funny. Yeah.
So a guy named
Magnum's
Skip
here.
Bale.
Yeah, and the whole everybody laughs. Yeah.
And he's like, well,
Everyone's
Thomas Magnum's here, and then everyone's just like, quiet. Like nothing.
Heck, yeah, we see him. He's the one with the better Hawaiian shirt. Even though it's identical.
Oh,
Even
he's
that
so
other
cool.
guy, even that other like PI guy or bail bondsman, you know, complimented Magnum on his shirt when he walked there. He said hi to him. Completely ignored Luther. So yeah, it cracks me up.
I mean, Luther does spend a lot of time trying to not be seen as seen by the most boring car that you can have in America, apparently.
I know. I had a Honda Accord. I had 2 of them. My car wasn't boring.
To be fully fair, though, he has a point. That car
totally.
is much less conspicuous than a red Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yes. I mean, make them should not be driving a red Ferrari as a PI.
I mean, how many times have people told him that?
Yes. Yeah.
Speaking of, I had 2 red Ferraris and a black one behind me from my way on my way home yesterday.
Ooh.
Like the entire bloody fucking time. Because apparently they're new to the area. They have no idea where to overtake. So they just bumble behind me, and I'm like chill with my Hawaii song playlist.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of Ferraris around here, so it's always funny. I always laugh because there's a somebody else on Twitter. She always spots Ferraris. I'm like, why are there so many Ferraris over there? Yeah.
Oh, but
cool.
Here's the fun fact. We've seen a red Ferrari on Hawaii literally every day.
Oh.
Up until that very day where we saw the red Ferrari.
Yep.
Ooh.
And then afterwards again every day. But like that's the only day where we didn't see a random one. Because we saw the one.
Because you saw the important one, yeah.
We didn't even see our neighbor's one because
No.
next to our unit is a huge hotel.
Okay.
There was a guy with a red Ferrari staying there.
Yeah.
Nice.
First car I saw in the new year, red Ferrari.
You're like, this is a sign. Good things are going to happen
Sign.
here.
And then Magnum BI got cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not the
True.
sign I was hoping for. I mean, we all know what happened after New Year, but hey.
I was trying to think. Do you think that Jay, so this was the question I was going to ask earlier and I forgot. Do you think that Jay actually recorded like on the Vespa on the streets, or is this one of these situations where he's like on a green screen?
No.
Street? Oh, see,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Yeah.
That must
feel
have been a street.
Yeah, I feel like if I was in Hawaii, I would just stalk them to see all the cool scenes.
To be fucking fair! If you stay long enough, they're just gonna pop up because apparently driving around town happens in 3 places. Kalakaua Avenue, Hawaii, and Waimanalo.
All the time.
No other places.
All the time.
Yeah.
3 places. It's not really hard.
Nope.
Yeah, just wander through and you'll find them. Yeah.
Or just sit in on Ala Hawaii episode.
Yeah.
Ala Hawaii Boulevard long enough.
And you'll see
And
it.
they'll show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
you'll also run the risk of running into no longer lava.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're using it interchangeably.
They fully migrated to I as far as I've seen. That was a strong reaction.
I just feel like they didn't have to use that, and it makes me sad because they could
It's
have
a
shown something
reference
else.
to CBS's icon, as we know, but still.
I just think PI, so
Yeah.
it's ours.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but
who
yeah, I do
doesn't?
understand the whole I thing. But yeah,
I honestly wonder, because something that I think we haven't mentioned, I stayed in Hawaii way longer, and after they shot the scene where we've been on set, I went back to that specific beach park, because I wanted to swim, and they forgot signs there. And I wonder if they ever collected them.
I bet there's so many of those signs just everywhere that like people.
Probably! We made our mark. The MPI signs are somewhere around here.
We should have
Yeah.
just stolen one.
you should have
And what are we gonna do with this sign?
I don't know. It's like
put it in your suitcase.
yeah, and bring it home.
It's literally larger than my suitcase.
In Quebec, there's like a joke because we have so much construction that you take like one of the orange pylons like just off the street, you just steal it, and because like there's so many, like nobody would know.
noticed. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like a joke that like if you're like a miscreant kid that you just like steal a cone.
Took one. Yeah.
Full disclosure, I've never done it because I was not a bad child. I was a good little
Yeah.
angel.
I pissed someone off today. Like, huh? So they closed like a side, but you can still a side of a street, but you can still drive in if you have to go somewhere where they're standing. But you had to go across the turning lane. But there is like these tiny little reactive things in the street, and if you don't place your car on it, the lights won't change.
Oh.
So I literally blocked someone from going, because if I didn't, the lights wouldn't have changed. Look. Like,
That's a smart way to do
that
it.
one through. Not everybody knows it though. That's the fun thing. The only way I know it is because my mum works at Swarovski, and they what not many people know is they make street signs.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I do, because my mum was there.
Huh.
Oh, crazy! I just had like the little cute little figurines, but who knew? Road signs.
Yeah, and they
Necklace.
also make binoculars.
Oh, cool.
Apparently Jay has one.
Oh yeah, you were saying that Jay's got one. He likes
They're
them.
freaking expensive.
I can only imagine.
But they're also really good.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the case. We have a case of
Skip.
Barry Howell being killed, a non-profit worker that got killed, and someone dropping off donations called Skip, the Skip that Skip Bale, standing over the body covered in blood.
Yeah.
What do you think? Did it make you as furious as did it make me?
What, that they just jumped to conclusions about the fact that he did it?
It's like, hi, did anyone ever consider that guy just administered CPR?
Yeah, really.
He's covered in blood? Has anybody
Nope, not
bothered
possible.
to check the spray? Anybody?
Just jump right to it. Right to the conclusion that he did it.
HPD fail. HPD
Oh, my
fail.
Don't get me started on police fails in America.
Oh
my God.
The list is quite long.
Apparently recently, and if anybody in America is listening, listen closely. Apparently, you don't have to read the Miranda laws anymore. Miranda rights? Yeah, apparently they can get away with not telling you have a right to remain silent. They don't have to tell you that anymore.
How? Why? What?
That's not even the
I didn't
worst.
even know this, and I'm American. Well, I haven't been arrested before.
Yeah,
so.
It's not even the worst. Did you know that American police officers have a right, not kidding you, have a right to lie to you and fabricate evidence to get you to confess?
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, that.
How fucked up is that, please?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did know.
Thank goodness Gordon doesn't do that. Or I would just
He's a
fucking rage.
straight arrow. Yeah.
How fucked up is that, please?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know at least 2 cases already. Where it's like, literally, they got a little kid. Lied to that little kid and told the kid, if you say that, you can go home. No, he can't! He just confessed to fucking murder!
Wow.
Are you nuts?
Yep. Yeah.
And it was obviously false confessions, and one of them being a case that happened in New York, and a certain former president wanted to, wanted them killed.
Ooh.
No further elaboration needed. Which former president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
So yeah, we have a very nice, very confusing case, which I loved.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Megan just randomly changed client without the client ever noticing
I know. Yes.
So he's like, screw it, I'm doing what I want.
He always does that. YOLO!
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan PI, YOLO.
Yes. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, it's $200,000. I still feel like I would have brought. I don't know. Would I have brought Skip in? I don't know. It's complicated. But $200,000.
I mean, nobody got the money.
And a
and
Ferrari
knew
debt
that.
he needed
No
to
one
pay.
got the money. Yes, exactly.
I think,
Yeah.
and here's the thing. I think when he told Luther to keep the reward money, even though he said something else, I think in the back of his mind, he was already at there's not gonna be reward money. Because,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, or the other thing. Was there a witness?
Yeah, didn't they say witnesses saw him with the bloody hand?
No. A witness for Magnum telling Luther to keep the money.
Oh, no.
No,
Every
there wasn't.
PI being in Magnum's corner, he could have tricked him. Not that he would have. We know Magnum, but like, Luther, rookie mistake. You do a contract.
Yep. And it's so funny. It's like, because Luther knows Magnum. Like there's literally that, not in this episode, but that line where he's like, they're poker buddies, and he's like, next time, bring cash to like pay his debt, because he knows he doesn't pay his debts. Like, and he's literally just like, okay, fine, you'll give me the reward money, we're good. Like,
Yeah.
Or even.
And he's
Yeah, how much poker could he play for $200,000? Lots.
One game.
Yeah, probably.
If he plays it against Higgy, one game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Everything's gone.
That's actually hilarious that you bring that up, because Higgy went from like knowing jack shit about poker to like kicking ass. Like,
Yeah.
To coming back, sizing everybody up, and just taking all them money.
in like two
took
separate
them all.
episodes too. Like, do you remember like the one where they're singing that country song, and then she's like, he's like, you literally know nothing about poker, and then she's like, yeah, true, like I don't really know much about poker, and then the one with Ethan where she comes back and sizes up the chips.
It's like, all of that's gonna be mine.
Taking it. Yeah, exactly.
How hath no fury like a sexually frustrated Higgins, apparently.
Apparently not.
I hope Magnum learned from that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good times.
But yeah, I feel like Luther had a couple of misses there, because then the whole Willa thing too.
Right? Like, he literally got betrayed in the very same episode, and he trusts Magnum.
I know.
But that's one of the reasons why he's actually so cool to have as a comic relief, because he's like kind of blind, but also not in your face dumb.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's like he has a good heart, you can tell. He just is a little,
He's a little sleazy.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I think that's like
Probably that private dick that they talk about.
exactly. I was gonna say that's probably his character.
Yep. Typical PI, yeah.
Yeah. I have a question to you, Liz.
Mm.
Did you like Haka-Ako? That is the street I got lost on, remember? So when I was in Hawaii, I got lost in Haka-Ako for a bit. And I walked 9 kilometers to Haka-Ako. I got lost in Haka-Ako because there's so many murals. And I looked at them, but like, I distinctly remember that one. Because I was like, where's the next bus?
It's
It was still a while away.
Oh, whoops.
I had to walk quite far. So like, I felt my eye twitch this time because like, oh, it's that road in Haka-Ako. I remember.
Not okay.
You're like, I'm not.
Nope, that is like a nice back road in Haka-Ako. It's very nice. It's actually really very nice. There is lots of craft beer stores and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not as nice when you don't know where the next bus station is. Like I could have navigated to Alamona, no problem.
Okay.
But I wanted.
Yeah, because you guys stayed in. Did you guys stay in Waikiki when you were there?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice central location.
Very central.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like we just could basically spit down the road and end up in the water.
Mm.
Okay. Perfect.
And then there was, like, I still like the fact that I spent my Christmas where they shot the Christmas episode.
Yes.
Ooh, cool.
The set piece was literally still there.
Yeah, it was.
Fun.
Like Santa's house. Still
That's the
there.
house, yeah.
They just moved it to the second story.
Yeah.
Second level,
That's
Santa's
cool.
Christmas house, still there.
I just saw that picture of us there at the house. Or on the stage, not
I don't know if she saw him. Might be pre her Twitter time.
Oh, probably.
Oh.
I joined Twitter for the cancellation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. We'll have to send you
I'm-
some pics.
Yeah, I'm ridiculously shy, so I have no idea how I ended up.
Forget about that. You're now on a podcast. You're no
I
longer
know.
shy.
I know. That's why I was laughing because I was like, as soon as the show gets brought back, I'm gonna go back into hiding in Twitter. But then I was like, no.
No.
I like
No,
you
it's
guys
more
all
fun
too
to
much.
not be. It's
Keep
more
it
fun
in.
to not
Yeah.
be.
Just everyone has so much talent in this group, making videos and fan art. It's just ridiculous. So it's really cool to absorb it as a person that has no artistic talent. So yeah,
Talent is entirely overrated. It's all about practicing.
yeah, that's true.
As I can...
Oh yeah, are you still working on yours?
Depending on what mine is.
I thought. Oh no, I think you finished the Magnum one, didn't you?
I finished the Magnum one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Whee!
Oh, nice. That's coming along too. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
it is. Oh, I'm like sticking to my chair right now.
Is it still hot there? Has it
Uh-huh.
cooled down? Okay.
It might have
Okay.
cooled down now because it's dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if I open the door, we're going to be slapped in the face with birds.
Great.
Yeah. They're not as loud as the ones in the banyan tree in Waikiki, but
Oh
they're
my
still
god.
loud. They're screaming.
That's screaming.
Yes.
Okay, can we talk about Magnum out the box?
I know what?
His cockiness when he gets out of the box. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it so much. It's so cute and disarming.
He's like, what?
Bloody cocky. But he also knows that it's really fucking charming on him.
I know.
And it is.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
so
it's
suave.
also
He's
really
just like,
fucking
shut up.
charming on Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as he was like stalling because he knew that they were coming for him, that was
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was,
and then
it
he
was a
tries
good
to
scene.
get to the point, and then he's like, my point is, you're screwed!
Yeah.
God.
It's so cheesy, like that line, but also so great at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect there. Sometimes you do need cheesy shit.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Yes,
lie.
you do.
Sometimes you need cheesy and predictable.
One
Just like-
thing that I didn't understand about that scene though is when he's like when they're going to like chase him and he's like, Higgy, scoot over. I'm like,
I know.
she's already driving, number one. Number two, you'd have to readjust the seat. She's like teeny compared to you.
Oh, good call. I didn't even think about that. 'Cause I was like, she's
As
coming in
somebody
like a
who-
badass.
Yeah. And then she's just like, move over, and he just like takes off. I'm like, as somebody who constantly has to readjust the seat while driving,
Yes.
I can tell you.
Jesus. It was
Like, okay, put it this way. Okay, last night I picked up my brand new car. My mom is 5'2". I'm 4'9". Okay, so there's not that much of a height difference. There's a couple inches, but not a lot. So
Yeah.
I drove it off the lot, and then she was with me, so she like drove it a little bit too, just to kind of try it out. When we pulled over to the side of the road to switch, we had to like readjust everything, mirrors, seat, and like we're not that much of a height difference.
Yeah, that's only 3 inches. Yeah,
What's the difference between Higgins and Magnum? It would take him a lot longer. He wouldn't be able to get in the car because the seat would be like this.
He McGarretted there. He really McGarretted there.
He did.
It's my car. I drive it.
my
It's
car.
not my car, but it's my car now. I'm driving,
Yeah.
not you.
Well, it's funny because
I know.
even according to Higgins in this very episode, it kind of is his car, right? Because he's like
It
that
is.
Mr. He's like Mr. Masters entrusted to you, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like, your job is literally to protect the property and like to watch the property of Mr. Masters, and she's like, with the exception of the Ferrari. So she basically admits that it's his car, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, after he fucked up one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me wonder though, like if she had come up in the black Ferrari, would he have moved her over? I feel like he still would have done it because he would have been like, "This is my job to drive the, the bad guy." Yeah.
I mean, here's the one thing. I have a tendency to have a little bit of more suspension of disbelief in moments like that until we rewatch shit. And even then, I can explain shit away easily because if you keep watching the episode, Magnum needed to be in the car to do needed to be the one driving to do the love tap.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he had to do that, even though it makes no sense because.
Yeah. I mean,
are we saying that?
It's not even
are we
like,
saying that Higgy can't do a love tap?
She wouldn't do it. She could, but she wouldn't.
Exactly. She could, but she wouldn't.
She T-boned a car in season 4? With that Beamer.
Yeah, but that is season 4 Higgy, not season 1
Oh,
Higgy.
That's true.
Totally
Season 1 Higgy's all responsible and all that stuff.
And even at the beginning of that in season 4, when he was like, does it involve making sure the car has full coverage? And she's like, I'm not gonna smash anything. Like at the beginning, she's like, I'm not gonna do anything like that. And then eventually, she's like, okay, we don't have a choice. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good call. I'll give you that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And as we learned in season 4, episode 18, every character progression is intentional, and we found out that the lack of progression on Magnum is actually his progression.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is fucking genius.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Fucking genius. Yeah. Make the lack of story your story. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, our writers are so fantastic. We are so lucky.
Yeah, I do have to say 12 is one of the episodes where they just hit me in like the face with the feelings, and it's always episodes where he opens up about something deep-seated, like Nuzo's death, Catherine. I keep calling her Catherine, even though we don't have confirmation, but it's from the OG Magnum. Sorry, guys. I keep calling her Catherine because that was his mother's name in the OG.
In the OG. And that's why people use Lily, too, as his daughter. Like, when they make it so that there's, like, a kid fic, they often use Lily, because in the OG...
That is the one that I don't get.
Well, because in the OG, his daughter was Lily.
Yeah, I know, but... Higgins is... Higgins strikes me as the kind of person who knows what lilies stand for. Like, not necessarily naming your child after a flower associated with death.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if they thought about that with the OG naming. Like, naming her Lily in the OG Magnum PI.
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, the mother wasn't a British super spy, was she?
That's
in
true.
The OG.
Yep. Good point.
I have to watch that episode of the OG.
I'm not gonna. I tried watching the first episode and I just had like a childhood flashback of, oh my god, this guy is so scary.
I've seen a solid like 3 seasons of the OG, like on like throughout the hiatuses and stuff. It's not ours, but like it's not terrible. I mean, it's tolerable. But I do like, because there's some things that I do like is like when I get to an episode in the OG that like is very similar to one of the ones that like ours has done. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know, like, yeah, like there was a Blood in the Water one, exactly, which like had a lot of similarities where there was like Magnum stuck out at sea. Granted, he was alone; he wasn't with Higgins.
Luther was also a OG character, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I've never watched the OG. I haven't watched this. Oh, maybe like one episode.
I've been subjected to watching a lot of seasons.
Okay.
When I was tiny.
Because that one went for like 8 seasons?
8.
Okay, 8.
7 seasons originally, and then the fans saved it for season
fandom.
8.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. See, that's why I always thought ours would go for like 8, 9, 10 seasons, like Hawaii 5-0 did. Yeah, I know. I'm super excited. That's why when you said earlier about CBS ending it after 5, I was like, "What? You can't just end it after 5?"
CBS
Ridiculous.
Like they were
at CBS.
I think it's time to close this, don't you?
Agreed.
And how about we close it with Magnum saying how lucky he is to found another family.
I know.
It's very bloody fucking moving, and it applies to the fandom in general. We've got weird uncles, weird aunts, crazy crazy family member, the really creepy cousins, siblings, mom and dad, every variation of a familial structure.
Yeah,
what we're Ohana.
Think of.
Yep. Agreed.
What we're Ohana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are super lucky. Yeah, I think we've got a great group of people. So
we
pretty
do.
lucky.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Yeah. Hashtag Ohana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
I know a lot of you guys. Yeah, a lot of you guys have gotten tattoos lately too, which is awesome. Yeah. Yep, you got
yours.
yours.
Unlike others, I have Ohana forever, not hashtag Ohana.
Oh, true.
Jay got to draw me and another boy.
Okay.
And yes, this is Jay's design essentially. Come to think of it, and I keep thinking about this a lot of times. If you apply to be an extra, I don't know if it applies to NBC, but it probably does. On CBS, you have to have your tattoo artist / tattoo designer to sign off on your tattoos being shown on the show. So I'm like, can you ask Jay?
Okay. There's literally Jay on my arm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, somebody posted. They did the Ohana in Jay's writing, and I thought that was really cool too. They did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Azia.
Okay.
That was Azia.
Yeah.
And she also did the heart.
Did she? Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
So Azia and I now have matching tattoos.
Aw, cute.
Kind of. Hers is thin, mine is big. And they're in different places, but we kind of have matching tattoos.
Yeah,
Hernandez got to draw on us.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool in itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Azia, I think it looks really cute what she did with the hashtag Ohana. I actually have it printed out, hanging under my Oahu leg.
Oh, nice.
Behind me as my backdrop, and then I figured out that my head is in the way. I have there's a nail right here.
Yeah.
For the shaka. And then I was like, yeah, let's move the shaka so it's actually seen.
Yes.
Important
yeah, that
to
tweet. That tweet under the tweet the other day from those guys about the shaka cracked me up. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, me too. But I feel them. I feel them. Ever since Hawaii, I keep being like, Shaka, hi, how are you? Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
And one guy, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, was like, why should I call you? That is calling. That is a shaka. There's a difference.
Yep.
What is a shaka? Google it. Fucking Google it.
Just Google it.
Google and learn. Yep, exactly.
Or don't. I don't give a shit.
Do what you want. YOLO. Yep.
I'm just like, ever since Hawaii, I'm throwing shakas left, right, and center. And so do the Hawaiians.
Yeah.
Like, I've adopted throwing the shaka in traffic. And nobody gets it. Yeah, because like when you let someone pass, or let them pull in before you, they'll just shaka out of the window. Because everybody's window is always open. So like,
yeah.
Thanks, brah.
Yeah.
If you're slow enough, you actually get to hear a thanks, brah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we just do this in Minnesota. We just
put our we do like
okay.
we do the same.
Do you guys know Formula 1?
Not really, I'll be honest. I love when you guys post about it though. Like
Yeah.
Avi and you will post about it and you guys just
Oh
go
my god.
crazy
Oh my
about it and
god.
it cracks me up. It's like that
Formula E.
Eurovision too.
Formula E the other day was even crazier. Like there were 2 back-to-back races in New York, and like up until like 10 to 5 laps before the ending, everything was quiet, boring, and suddenly mayhem. Like
Okay.
10 to 13 cars in an accident, and suddenly the entire fucking accident just disappeared.
Wow.
It just disappeared. It was like in 2 races, back to back.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway, back to the sign. There is this driver, Sebastian Vettel, and whenever he won, he'd do this finger, like I won, I'm number 1. And apparently, it became like a thing when you're overtaking an annoying driver.
Oh.
I was guilty of that. Now I'm just like, you're slow. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bye.
Now just throw it out. Yep.
The other day, another driver got really pissed at me, like honking and shit. Because I gave him, like, I lit up the headlights to warn him.
Oh, yep.
And he didn't see why. Because I saw why. There was like a herd of deer
Oh.
slowly walking towards the street, and like, oh guy, I see them, you might not see them, so please slow down, there's something happening.
Yeah.
He stopped. He managed to stop because I confused him, but at first he's like, ding, 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 ding. What's your problem? I don't want you to kill the deer.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want you to
He's
get
like, we don't need that.
Yeah. Yeah, are drivers pretty aggressive in Germany or not really?
Depends.
Okay.
Depends. If it's a Mercedes driver, yes.
Okay, yes.
If it's in a Mercedes, yes. Definitely. If it's in an Audi, yes. VW, yes. Everything else, they're usually chill. But like Mercedes, I have like the oldest car factory just down the street. World oldest car factory, just down the street. It's a Mercedes factory, to nobody's surprise. Still running factory, mind you.
Yeah.
And there is a Mercedes driver who have to go left. I have to go straight, so I get to drive, and they have to wait for me.
Yeah.
The amount of time I have to honk to be like, sorry guys, I have the right to drive. And they're always so surprised that I don't automatically slow down. The other day, someone just stopped me on a parking lot and was like, this is my parking space. I'm like, yeah, but I had the right of way. So it's mine. Yeah, but I have this car. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, who cares what car you have?
Yeah.
It's your problem that you got yourself an overpriced grandfather car. I'm driving a Skoda, by the way. Like, the cheap version of VWs.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah.
So I'm working partially in automobile construction. So basically, our customers work for car factories. If you have a Skoda, you essentially buy a VW. Just it's not the brand name, so it's cheaper.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and
that works.
funnily enough, so they get the engines and shit cheaper. But since we're making the welding for the car, like putting the car together so it actually is, I don't even know, the cockpit and shit, I actually know that the Skoda's material
Yeah.
it is more high quality than the
Oh, no way.
Volkswagen breaks a lot easier.
Oh, good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Like, cool. So basically, I did everything right. My car is cheaper and better.
Nice. That's the way to go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So now we really have the end of the episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we went like another 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. Nothing
Nope.
new.
No worries.
There's random pieces of information in these derailments, so...
That's the nice thing I think about your guys' podcast, is it's just fun to listen to. You know, because you guys do bounce around, which is awesome, because it's just fun. You get to know you guys a little bit better, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, thanks again for having me on twice now. So,
it'll be more.
Yeah, anytime you want to join in.
and I will admit, I'm not as hungover this time. So that is really cool.
I'm also not drunk!
Yay! Yeah. No, that first podcast was hard. So,
I
yeah.
know. But hey, it was the first one after being saved.
Yeah.
I know, that's the best part about it. But yeah, I had
Oh boy.
yeah, that was bad. It was really, really bad.
I found out after that you can apparently get the shivers from a hangover. Never had that in my entire life.
You sure can. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that now. I had them.
Yes. Yeah. It was not good.
Not good. No.
Yeah, I was on vacation and I didn't even drink on Saturday after the podcast was recorded. I was like, if I look at alcohol, we have a problem. I had celebrated so hard on Friday after we got picked up.
I had like a headache and my throat was weird and I had the shivers and I fell asleep all the time, and when I was like half conscious I was like, shit, I got COVID.
I was gonna say that sounds like COVID.
Exactly, that's exactly the symptoms I have from COVID. And I was like, wait, no, you drank. Look up hangovers. I was like, could be a hangover. So I took a test. Like, okay, yeah, it's a hangover. But like for a second, I'm like, am I hungover or do I have COVID?
Yeah.
I'm hungover.
Yeah. Not good.
Way better than COVID, though.
Oh, totally. Yes, I'd rather have a hangover. Because then when I came back from that vacation, I got COVID, so that was cool. Yeah. So.
Literally, when we were on this podcast, I had to like send that thing for the work thing that I had to do, and I like got an automatic reply from one of the girls saying like, out of office till Tuesday. And like Tuesday's the day that we're supposed to be doing it. So like I know her really well, so I just kind of texted her and she was like, yeah, I just tested positive today.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, everybody and their mother it
seems to be going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm still not over the fact that I got COVID at the same time as crew members. Sorry.
That just means you were hanging out with really, really cool people.
Yeah! My friends in Hawaii are fucking cool. Not gonna lie, they're awesome.
Yeah. So.
But like, it's like, not cool. We suddenly all had COVID. It's even less cool that I tested negative, even though I already had it. That sucks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy story.
Yeah, I was like, I contracted it on New Year's Eve. Okay. Like somewhere around New Year's Eve and midnight, somewhere there. I'm not entirely sure if it was 31st or the 1st. I don't care. Okay. Took a test on the 4th. Came back negative. Okay. Flew back on the 7th?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Or 6th or 7th. I don't know. Anyway, I tested negative on the 4th. Developed symptoms during flight.
Ugh.
I still have no memory of the flight from London to Frankfurt. Still, I got there, sat down, and suddenly they were like, the seatbelt lights came back on. I'm like, A, when did they turn off? And B, what? I didn't even fall asleep. Apparently I did.
Yeah, that would not be enjoyable to fly with COVID.
It's not.
That was horrible. Yeah, because I was laying on the couch just shivering, so I would hate to have been on an airplane where you can't even like get comfortable, and like grab a blanket and that kind of thing.
It's even worse when you're like, you test it negative so you can fly, and then you realize during the fucking flight that, oh shit, you're getting sick, but like half of your brain is like, it could just be from the air conditioning, because I get sick from air conditioning like all the fucking time, and then it gradually gets worse. So from between LA and London, I basically was, yeah, you've got something, and it might be COVID.
That's a horribly long flight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would that be like 8 hours? Probably longer than that.
Yeah, longer.
Is it? Okay.
11.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I flew to Barcelona a couple years ago, well, before pandemic, so it must have been 2019, and I was about ready to just scream, because I was like, just get me off this airplane!
I had the fun part where I had, like, completely ignorant Italians next to me. And it doesn't say anything about them being Italian, but, like, guys, there's literally someone next to you who's like,
Oh.
all the time, during a pandemic, keep your fucking face masks on!
Yeah, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's weird now that we don't have to wear face masks anymore.
We still do, like, in Canada, we still have to,
Okay.
like, on airplanes, yeah.
Okay.
And, like, in hospitals, and, like, old age homes and all that, we still have to wear it.
Okay.
Aren't airplanes the safer place? Because the air just gets sucked above and under you,
I
mostly?
don't know. And up until a few weeks ago in Quebec, you had to wear a mask, like, on, like, buses and trains and, like, the metro and stuff. They just got rid of that, but
My biggest hope was, and I had hope, and it's completely crashed. My biggest hope was that people would learn to wear face masks when they're sick, like they do in these Asian countries, because
Yes.
it makes sense. It makes so much bloody sense. And they're like, face masks don't do anything to protect you. No, but they stop you from sneezing on others!
Yeah.
and they do protect.
Yes.
Like,
it's
they
better
do.
to wear a face mask than nothing.
Exactly.
But like
Yeah.
the main argument is they don't fully protect you. No, but they really fucking bloody stop you from sneezing on others. That's good enough already. If you start coughing and sneezing, face mask, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I'll agree. I was hoping that was going to be a staple now that we just all did that, but yeah, not that lucky. Especially in the US. We all do
I'll
what we
still
want.
not get over how you could tell. It's fun shit. You could tell where people were from in Hawaii based on the status of their mask.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there was the Ala Moana Center is basically outdoor, but there's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
People native to Hawaii, to Oahu, living there, wore them even outside.
Okay.
European, like a lot of European tourists, wore them even outside in the Ala Moana Center, but they didn't wear them in the street of Waikiki.
Okay.
Even though it's crowded. Americans! You're outside, you don't have to wear a mask and we're not putting it on. Yep. And it's just like you stood there like, yeah, that makes total sense. That just corroborates everything I thought about you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously not everyone. But like the grand majority, you could just like, yeah, you're mainlander American.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You don't even have to say anything.
We do what we want. That's how it works. So
not even good.
Nope. Yeah. I think
we do what we want. We also lie to prisoners.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, by the way, is forbidden in like every European country. You can't lie to prisoners to get confessions. You can't fabricate. You can't fabricate evidence. What the fuck? If you don't have evidence, you can't pressure these people with it.
Not a thing.
But the US is cool, so.
Did you say cruel or cool?
No, I said cool, and then I snorted, so I couldn't even keep a straight face. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The whole world should love us, okay?
Yeah, land of the free. Except everybody else is free too.
Yep, exactly.
This is like something that really amuses me about America. We're the home of the brave and the land of the free. So is everybody a coward and enslaved?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I
Also
know.
not
I
true.
don't know about us. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about us anymore. It's crazy. Somebody posted a tweet, something about all the stuff that happened in the world throughout our campaign.
That was
Between the abortion laws. Okay, was it? Okay. Yeah, I just thought that was really interesting that it's like, oh my gosh, the world has changed quite a bit in the last 50 days plus 21 now that we've been saved. But, you know, it's crazy. Definitely a new world. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. God.
And next time we'll probably talk about more brush fires, because
Probably, I know.
it's heating up in Hawaii, so it's only a matter of time for brush fires to erupt on Big Island. Yay.
Oh, true. Yeah.
New wildfires in California, at least. Probably some here.
Yeah.
And next on another episode of Why Your Country is Not Necessarily a Morally Sensitive Thing. AKA Magnum PI Podcast. See you guys around for next episode.
Bye.
Bye.